Good morning, Audrey.
Oh, I didn't see you from the screen. Uh,
Ah,
yeah, anyway, I can hear your voice clearly. No
mhm.
problem.
Okay. Me too. I cannot see you as well.
Yes, I
Mhm.
don't know the reason why. Anyway, yeah. You look better. What happens last week?
Ah, yeah, I'm sorry about last Friday. Uh, I was very tired and I thought I could finish my shift. However, I felt dizzy halfway through my shift and I could not concentrate with my classes. So I asked my team leader if I could go home early because I was not feeling very well at that time.
Yeah.
So, but now I'm feeling a lot better.
Feeling a
Uh,
lot, not the fully recovered.
I have recovered. I'm
Yeah.
feeling a lot better now. So,
Mm, okay. Yeah. Mm.
so next time I'll try to to get more sleep so I would not feel
Yeah.
bad the next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Sleeping is very important for our health.
Mm.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
anyway,
Anyway.
Audrey, today let's talk about the corrections from last class. Okay?
Mhm.
And we have one more question left regarding food, and I also prepared a few questions regarding food afterwards.
Yes.
Okay? Mm-mm. So let's
Yeah.
start with
Mhm.
the
After
corrections now.
after the rain, the plant will rapidly grow.
Mm-mm. Rapidly.
Rapidly,
Yes.
rapidly grow.
Yeah.
The plant
Good.
after the rain, the plant will rapidly grow.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah, you can ask me about this question. If so, I can answer like this.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Uh, you mean you want me to ask you a question regarding plants?
Yes. Yeah.
Ah,
If so, that is better for me to remember, memorize. Yeah, this kind of sentences. Memorize.
hmm.
Yeah, it's good for memorize.
Ah, okay, okay. So I'll ask you a question where you could use this sentence as an answer. Is that what you mean?
You can answer. You can ask. I can answer.
Okay,
Yeah,
no
from
problem.
number two. Yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, what kind of question would I ask her? Would my workplace is 38
How
kilometers
far
away
is
from my apartment.
your
How far?
workplace?
Yeah, how far is your uh, workplace from your apartment?
Yeah, my workplace is 38 kilometers away from my apartment.
Mm-mm. Okay, okay. Now, why are you here? What brings you here?
What
Okay.
brings you here? I have to talk to you about something.
Okay, very good. Okay, now let's talk about something to have a word. You know, you could also rephrase this. There's another statement that you can make here. I have something to have a word with you. So you can say, I want to have a word with you. Okay?
I want to have a word with you.
Yes,
Okay.
word with
I
you.
wanna have a word with you. I wanna have a word. I am.
Okay,
Mhm.
now here. Okay, now Could you please share a recipe to me?
Yes, I would like to let you know how to make a polak soup.
Okay, good. Now, is it good for us?
Yes, it's good for our health.
Good job. Now, what is the first thing that I should do?
How to cook the
Yeah,
polak soup. Uh, Stir fry the polak and a radish in a sesame oil.
okay. Stir fry the pollock and radish
Mhm.
in sesame oil. Okay. Um, what is kimchi?
Uh, Kimchi is the Korean traditional food. Kimchi is a unique food which is known all over the world.
Okay, which is a unique food.
Unique food.
Okay, which is a unique food known all
Kimchi
over
is
the world. Okay.
fermented food which is known all over the world.
Yeah. Okay.
Fermented.
All right. Good. Now, what are the French famous for?
The French are famous for their food.
Great. Uh, i- in the local restaurant near you,
Yeah.
what kind of food does it serve?
What kind of what? Please, one more ask me. Could you ask me again?
Okay. What kind of food does the restaurant near you serve?
Mm-hmm. The restaurant nearby, uh, nearby my working place, that serves raw fish at a reasonable price.
Hmm. Very good. The restaurant nearby my workplace, not working place, eh, serves raw fish at a reasonable price.
Reasonable price. At a reasonable
To
price.
you, what defines quality?
The quality. Mm, the food, the food at the restaurant, the nearby workplace, is a high quality. The higher the price, the better the quality, I think.
Hmm. Okay. Now, what should a good restaurant have?
Mm, yeah. Good restaurants should have good manners staff first. First, good restaurants should be good mannered staff.
Good
Or
restaurants should have good
should
mannered
have good
staff.
mannered staff. Good restaurants should have employees with good manners.
Okay, you read this as employees.
Employee,
Yeah.
employee, 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 employees.
Okay. Yes. You should enunciate the ye's afterwards because a
Employees.
while ago you sounded like you said employ.
Employ.
Employ is a different word with
Yeah,
employees, right? To
employ.
employ.
Employ,
Employ
employ.
is a verb.
Mm,
Okay. So that is
employ.
all for the corrections.
Yeah.
Now let's move on. Okay,
Mm.
with our textbook. We
Mm-hmm.
have one more question to go.
One more.
Yeah, and afterwards, I have a few questions prepared for you. Okay. Now, have you tried any American cooking or have you tried any regional American cooking?
uh, which number?
11?
Oh, 11. Oh, I thought just only one question, if only one question is left, how about 15?
Oh, really? Sorry, sorry.
Yeah, the many questions are left.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go to number 15 there. Uh,
15.
what are the good points and bad points of cooking foods or raw food?
Mm, the good, okay. The good points of the good points of cooked food are the softer, safer, easier to digest, and easier to digest.
Could
And
you please say that again?
yeah, the good points of cooked foods are softer, safer,
Uh,
and easier to digest.
uh,
And oh no, easier to digest and to easier to chew, easier to
mm-mm.
chew. One more.
Uh,
The good points of cooked foods are softer, safer, easier to digest, and easier to chew.
mhm. So it.
But the
Mhm.
bad points, cooked foods can be destroyed. The nutrition can be destroyed. The nutrition of food.
Mm.
The next,
Uh,
the good points of raw food are fresher, taste better, to boost our immune system, and the simple,
mm.
the less energy, takes less energy, takes less time.
Ah.
But the bad points of raw fish are mm, can cause the food poisoning.
Mm.
Yeah, in Korea, the most Korean food uh, are mostly cooked food. For example, cooked vegetables, uh, cooked rice, even cooked meat, cooked fish, cooked fish, cooked meat.
Mm.
Mm. But uh, just there are a few raw fish. For example, yeah, raw fish. The raw food, raw beef, raw beef. In my case,
Mhm.
yeah, I like better. I prefer the cooked food to the raw food, except
Mm-mm.
raw fish.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Yes.
Right. So
So,
good answer there. Okay, you've given me the good points
bad
regarding
point.
cooked food, good and bad points
Yeah.
rather,
Yes.
of cooked food and raw fish. So very good. I think that's a very complete answer. Well done, Audrey. Okay. The grammar corrections would come in shortly after. All right. We will discuss those next meeting. Anyway, here are some questions that I prepared for you regarding food.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, okay. Right. Can you please compare, okay, food that is being served before than food being served now? Do you think food now has more nutritional value compared to food before or 10 years ago?
Please, one more. Could you ask me uh, one more? One more? Could you?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, can you please compare
Yeah.
food 10 years ago
Mm-hmm.
to food that is being served now?
Now.
And and do you think that food being served these days have more nutritional value compared to food 10 years ago?
You're asking me. Your question is the compared to the food the 10 years ago and present.
Yes.
Yeah. For example, the more nutritious and the fat.
Which one is more nutritious? Would it be the food now at present or the food 10 years ago? And could you please tell me why?
Nutritious.
Mm.
Mm, well, actually, in my memory, in Korea, the food 10 years ago, the between, bit, the food between, sorry, the difference between uh, the food in 10 years ago and the food in present uh, remains a little, I think, remains a little. But compared to the 10 years ago, the think, people think the quality of food is more important than the quantity of the food. They think uh, they think if they eat the something, they think in advance. Is this nutritious or not fat for me? So the people tend to think about uh, their body shape. Body shape.
Mm.
The yeah, people think more. People think more their bodies when they eat something. For example, uh, the whether it is nutritious or not,
Mm-mm.
whether there is fat or not.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Yeah.
So people nowadays are more body conscious,
Yes.
right? So in terms of nutrition, people are more conscious with regards to what they're eating, if what they're eating is good for them or if it's bad for them, right?
Yeah.
So people these days are more body conscious and health conscious. Okay. Mm. Okay.
Body.
Okay, here's one more question.
Mhm.
All right. Conditional question. Now, if you were invited to a fancy dinner with the president or a celebrity, what would you do to prepare?
What would you do prepare? First, first, uh, I need to get ready. I need to get ready. No, 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 no. 너 저 이거 하고 있어요. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah, someone the knock on me. Yeah. Sorry. I'll continue. Yeah, this is my office. I understand. I prefer. I don't know. I get ready for my clothes that fits in the fancy restaurant. The first, my clothes. I needed to prepare my clothing. The second, and my hairstyle, and mm, I needed to prepare some gift, the some gift, whether uh, it is for the birthday or wedding anniversary. I'm not sure. Yeah, the most important thing to get ready is the appearance. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's all. Yeah, if I were invited to a fancy dinner with the president,
Mm-hmm.
president, what would yeah, president, I would prepare my clothing, my hairstyle, my hmm, my gift. Yeah. If you were I, what would you do? Prepare.
Okay. Well, if I were invited to a fancy dinner with the president, okay,
Uh,
I would make it a point to look as tact sharp. Okay. I want to give the president a very good impression of me, and I believe that first impressions last. So it's very important to pay attention to how I look when I have dinner with the president. The second thing that I should prepare for are the questions that I'm going to ask him, right? Because, of course, uh, with dinner, if we share dinner, of course, we would talk to each other. And I don't want to sound a bit dumb, right, in front of the president. So I would want to impress him. And to be able to do that, I would have to prepare for some questions that I should ask him, and maybe some things to open a conversation with him. Another thing is I would perhaps do a research on his likes and dislikes so I would know what to do, what to say, and I would relate to anything that he would say, whichever topic he wants to talk about, I would know because I already did a research beforehand. So not only the looks, but also with the questions that I should ask him, right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I will mimic you. Yeah. I should prepare. Yeah, not only my appearance, but also my question and answer. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You would share a dinner with the president, so I think that'll be a once in a lifetime opportunity. So you should
Mm.
make the most out of it, right? Anyway, okay. I think we still have time. We still have 2 minutes.
Yes.
All right. So we still have time for one more question.
One more.
Okay, here. Okay. Last question. And since this is our last question, okay, here. Uh, if you were on death row, okay,
Death row.
yeah,
What's mean
what
death
would
row?
you request for your last meal?
Death row means the soon die.
Yeah.
Soon die.
Mm,
Last meal.
mm,
Mm, uh, if I were on death row, I would eat my last meal with my family. I would like to remind the restaurant we we had dinner or we had a dinner with each other. So I requested, I would request the food, Japanese food. Uh, we ate, we ate
mm,
the late, lately, the lately, with my family.
mm, mm. Okay. So you are going to have Japanese food like the one you've had lately or recently. Hmm. Hey, very good answer. You really love your family. I could see by the way you answer. You know, you always put them first. And I think that is a good thing. Anyway, um, Audrey, we don't have time left, but do you have any questions you want to ask me?
Mm, yeah, I took 신청하다, 신청하다. Yeah, I plan to take a test speaking test on May
Mhm.
19th.
Mhm.
19. Yeah, just the 19 days left.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I needed to answer like these questions you ask me.
Mhm.
Yeah, just to answer within the 90 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah, one topic for 90 seconds.
Oh. Mhm. So next meeting, do you want me to give you a time limit when you want to answer?
Uh, yeah, all, not all,
Mhm.
but give me some example. The topic, for example, uh, yeah, more food or the food, stress, pollution,
Mhm.
and so on. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I hope that you prepared some topic
Yes, I
and
would.
give me the 90 seconds. So
Okay.
I will try to answer.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
I
So
would. I
yeah,
would
yeah.
prepare
So
for topics.
you can give me an example in advance.
Ah,
That is better for me.
all right. Okay, no problem.
Oh, really?
So,
Just two or three topics is enough, I think,
ah,
for 30 minutes. Mhm.
okay, okay. Let me think. So let's talk. Let's think about something that we are going to talk about next meeting, so you could prepare, right?
Yes,
Um,
within 90 seconds.
okay. How about your childhood?
My what?
Childhood.
Childhood.
Hmm. Okay. So next meeting we will talk about your
Child.
childhood.
Yeah, we need the two or three topics, or one topic is too short.
Ah, okay. But I have
Childhood. Yeah, pollution.
pollution. Okay. How about corruption?
Corruption. Oh, difficult. Okay, corruption.
Hmm.
Corruption
Corruption
and pollution.
and okay, and pollution. So childhood, corruption, and pollution.
Mm,
All right.
yeah, within
Okay.
90 seconds.
Okay. 90 seconds each.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take note of that, Audrey.
Yeah,
Thank you
so
very much. Yeah?
sorry. So the first, for each topic, you can ask me a question related to the topic.
Mm-hmm.
First, the question, some questions to me. After that, I'll try to talk
Mm-hmm.
about this topic.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, pollution, you can ask me a question firstly about the
Mm-hmm.
pollution. Ask me a question, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
can utilize the free talking material in Mint.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just
Okay.
I saw the pollution. So you can ask me a question, some question first, and then I try to talk about the pollution.
Okay. Yeah. I'll ask you a question and then you'll talk about it for 90 seconds.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a great day, Audrey. Uh, I'll talk to you again on Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Okay.
May.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. 아, 좋다.